what they face is what I would call the 3 A's as barriers. One is accessibility at all. The second is actual, even if they have access, whether there's electricity available, the availability. And when you don't have access and when you don't have regular electricity, it interrupts your work in a profound way, and you cannot meet orders, you lose buyers, you lose contractors, you lose work orders. So if you're working with any kind of electrical equipment or appliance, or you're working at night because you're doing something else in the day and you're working at night to supplement, you need some source of energy. And so what they do is they do the 4th A, which is they adapt. And we've found informal workers finding some kind of, I don't know the technology, but it's electrical converters that allow them to take an ordinary electrical appliance, like somebody's, the barber clippers, and make it into a battery, renewable battery appliance so that they can actually make do. And the most poignant to me was hearing from 2 home-based workers in Lahore, Pakistan, women who embroidered for a living, for global value chains. And what did they do to meet their orders? They held their cell phone in their mouth and worked at night in the light of the cell phone. All of these groups have talked about the need for alternative energy sources. Very few have generators. And they say that when we work in our own home, the factory down the road or the workshop has a generator. We do not. So there's a huge, I mean, the proportions of this energy crisis are enormous. I would end just by saying that the design of energy systems going forward really do have to take into account informal livelihoods, not just informal settlements. And they really do need to bring the urban poor into the discussions on the design of these new systems. Thank you.